It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and
ready, set, go. The holidays are coming, and as that song says, it's the most wonderful time of the year. But is it really? Images of happy families at get-togethers conveniently leave out what's really going on at times. We're losing our minds from the stress of trying to please everyone. To avoid this, the best solution is a little extra preparation. And here with tips to help keep mom and the rest of the family sane, certified parenting coach Eirene Heidelberger. Hello there.
Hi.
All right, it is so funny because whenever you see that Hallmark card, you're like, oh look,
so pretty.
It is the perfect family with a pretty turkey and the whole bit.
Yes, and Mom is smiling and happy.
All right, before we get to some of those tips, let me back up a little bit of how you became a parenting coach.
Well, so that's a great question. I am a mom of 3 boys, and it turned out 14 years ago when I had my first son, Cole, that I was the only one in my mommy and me group who was keeping a sense of myself.
Yeah.
I had sleep trained him. I had put him on a nap schedule, and I would meet with my mommies and we would have lunch, and at 1:30 I'd be like, I'm rolling. Cole and I are going home because he's going to nap from 2 to 4, and we're
keeping that schedule meant you could also keep your time.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's going to nap from 2 to 4, and then I'm going to lay on the couch and watch TV.
Yeah. First of all, let me just back up. Lay back on the couch again. Mom of 3 boys. Okay.
Well, thank you. But I work hard. I do heavy weights.
Yeah. So while there was napping, you were working out.
I was working out, or I was watching TV. But the point was that I was maintaining a sense of myself. I was doing what I needed to do to be happy, to be a happy and confident mom.
And really, that's the foundation of how you deal with anybody. Is like, okay, I can't give too much of myself, willing to give, but can't give everything.
It's a fine balance.
Yeah. So you have Get It Together Mom, Get Mom.
Right. So Get It Together Mom, Get Mom. I'm the only parent coach in the entire country who focuses on mommy's needs.
Yeah.
Rather than her kids, because when mom is happy and confident, she says things confidently to her children. She says, in 5 minutes we're going to brush our teeth, in 2 minutes we're going to brush our teeth, in 1 minute.
It's about schedule, and parents, I can tell you right now, I have so many moms, including me, who would say, okay, yeah, sounds good, but easier said than done. And we say, okay, 2 minutes we're brushing our teeth, and the problem is, I think a lot of times we give up after the first few times when they try to come back and go,
right, because kids have less going on.
Right, but as long as you remain consistent, eventually they come into the fold.
And confidence. You cannot back down because they have less going on. They don't want to brush their teeth.
Honey, I'll get you a popsicle if you brush your teeth.
Right.
Yeah, don't make deals. Don't make it. Don't negotiate.
No, that is not
deals.
a proper negotiation.
Yeah. All right. The holiday season just adds right on top an extra scoop of stress.
Right. We already have so much going on, and then we have all these other to-dos.
Yeah. All right. So speaking of to-dos, one of the things you suggest people do, like now, is have a family planner.
Well, so take the family planner, and this is the way to keep your sanity as a mom. Start writing down everything that you need to accomplish from now until New Year's. I know it seems so long from now, and of course it's super warm out, but it's going to be here before we know it. And then pick a day to accomplish every task, and if you can't get something done, it's okay.
Yeah.
Let it go or delegate.
But I love it. If you can't get something done, I'm sorry, kids. Mommy just didn't have time for gifts. I'm so sorry.
I know. But let's not get crazy. You know what? How about this? How about we don't have time for the fruitcake? I'm here to tell you, like, no one wants your fruitcake.
Get the same fruitcake from last year. It's still good.
Right, defrost the fruitcake. All right. So then, how about this? Delegate. Delegate your own to-do list to your partner.
Yeah.
Let your partner take charge, and let your partner have their own to-dos.
Oh, but we're super women. We can't delegate.
No, you can delegate. It's okay. I'm here to tell you that you aren't a super mom. You're not the smartest mom by doing everything. You will be a better mom by delegating.
Yeah.
So give your partner their own to-do list. Hire babysitters. Buy pre-made food, so you get to enjoy this holiday as much as your family.
Yeah, and we say planner, like having an actual planner or a to-do list.
Paper, pencil.
Yes, absolutely, because when you commit to that, it's like you don't have to worry about forgetting something, right?
And also, your entire family can see what is on the family planner. Yeah. It's not just on your smartphone.
All right, you have to be selective with the word yes. There's all these invitations to parties. There's all these, the whole
much.
bit.
Exactly. So during the holidays, we receive nonstop invitations, and I'm here to tell you it is okay to be choosy about what you say yes to, and
Look,
don't be
I go to the
afraid.
one with the best food. I'm not gonna lie.
Right, the best food, the best ambiance, the best like party guests. And don't be afraid to say no to the rest, because it's a fine line. We want to make others happy, but we as moms, we know how much our family can handle mentally and physically.
Yeah.
And so I say, you know, to keep the balance and to keep your sanity, pick one day a week where the entire family stays home, we have dinner together, and we rest and regroup.
Yeah, just that one night a week. You're right, because there's a
night.
certain amount of energy in the city around the holiday time, and we love it.
I
but
love
if
it.
you can like just kind of close the doors and sit down and talk, keep things a little more calm. Okay, talk to the kids about the holidays. Like, talk to them about what?
Well, talk to them about, so for example, Thanksgiving is what, 2 weeks from tomorrow. I can't even believe it.
Oh,
so
stop the
Thanksgiving
madness.
is
Yeah.
right. Okay. But I'm here to help you be sane. So before you leave for the Thanksgiving dinner, have a brief family meeting and tell them who's coming and then what's an appropriate greeting for each grown-up, because loud and formal, crowded dinners, it's like overwhelming.
Yeah.
It's overwhelming as adults, let alone when you're like a little child.
That's why we have the card table, the fold-out card table in the other room, right? Y'all play over there. You get that crazy over there.
Right.
Practice stressful conversations. We have so many blended families today, and so one of the big issues is if you just look at, let's say, a couple that's married and both of their parents are divorced, so they have, that's like 2 visits per couple. So that could be 4 different homes that might be expecting you to come in for Thanksgiving or Christmas. You got to negotiate that stuff before time, and oftentimes you'll get, I can't believe you're not coming over to our house.
Well, so I say role play and practice what can be a potentially stressful conversation. Because, there's always going to be that one relative who is just not going to be pleased that you're not going to be rushing from house to house to house to see all of the extended family in one day. So practice that potentially stressful conversation and just answer with a swift and professional statement. I know you want us to be there. We just decided to spend the day alone. And really, the way to maintain family harmony for the entire year, just speak nicely and professionally.
Yeah, and then maybe just say, we have this thing we're switching off every year. It's like, we're gonna have turkey with you and turkey sandwiches with the other one the next day, right?
Well, and for newly divorced families and as moms, we may feel very sad that we don't get to spend the day with our children, but I'm here to tell you it's not a balance between like who wins and who loses. If you don't get to spend the day with your children, it doesn't make you the loser or that you are a loser. Start a new tradition.
Yeah.
Maybe have 2
because the holidays are about traditions, right? But at the same time,
create the new tradition.
Try something new.
Right, absolutely.
Just like the family dynamic has changed, then you can go ahead and change how you actually celebrate. Okay. The other thing, of course, is family. You put them together. It's like if you have an issue with another family member, it's interesting because all year
politics.
long, all year long, you are not talking to each other. You do not like each other, and then all of a sudden, you're all under one roof.
One space.
And whatever you dealt with when you all were 5 and 7 years old, it might still be there because you never resolved it. And so how do you suggest people really deal with that? Because sometimes you say just stay away from each other. Other times it's like talk it out before you even get there. What are you not going to, if you know a certain conversation brings up some craziness, stay away from the conversation.
Right. Well, here's the thing. So we're grown-ups, right? We have brought...
Sometimes.
Well, we should be grown-ups, and sometimes we need to take the high road. And I say to my families at GIT Mom, we're the only parent coaching company in the country who focuses on mommy, so we give mommy the confidence to speak and take care of her children's and her own needs. So as parents, and we're in these family dynamics, like you said, maybe we've been with our siblings and we have not gotten along for like all of our adult life.
Or the in-law you could love or not, right? Yeah.
So you know what? It doesn't mean that you have to engage. How about just like smile and nod?
Yeah. After all, it is the holidays, a time to be giving. Okay. You have other online tips on GIT tips, include parenting without the power struggles and all that type of stuff. And then your GIT services. What is GIT services?
So at GIT Mom, we have 7 steps to get it together. Steps 1 and 2 are the holy grail of parenting: sleep and schedule, just how we started talking about at the beginning of this segment. So sleep, doesn't matter if you're 9 days old or you're 90 years old, like sleep is everything. And then schedule. Schedule is really important because once your children are sleeping, then you know when you can schedule in their naps, and then you can schedule in your happy mommy time.
Yeah.
Once your children's needs are taken care of, then you can fit in your mommy needs.
Happy mommy time.
That's right.
Okay.
Glug, glug.
Hey, happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays
And thank
to
you very much. For more information on Eirene Heidelberger and her empowering parenting tips, you can log on to greatdayhouston.com.